We are starting this morning, though, with something called guaranteed income. Austin is the first city in the state with it. Simply put, the government writes you a check each month to spend however you like. This is not welfare, but those in Austin, they think it will get people off the streets. Still, our capital city is facing a lot of questions over this, including some from us this morning. We pose them to Austin Mayor Steve Adler. Mayor, welcome back to the program. Let's talk about Austin being the first city in the state to offer guaranteed income here, separate from whether it works. How in the world is this legal?
Well, the government has support programs of many different kinds. The child tax credit is, in essence, a grant to families of dollars that they can spend. There are a lot of relief programs that result in that. It has to be for a public purpose. It has to be monitored. It has to be something that is evaluated. But at the end of the day, the public is spending a lot of money right now when people are intense on our streets. And if there's a more cost-effective way for us to avoid that public expenditure, and if this works, it's something that is happening in over 50 cities around the country.
And this is designed, the way I read it, for to really capture people in the eviction process or before they get to the eviction process. Are those the people who would qualify, the 85 families that would qualify?
Well, they're working through that process right now, but the goal is to divert people from ending up in tents just before they would end up in a tent. The hope is that if we're able to do that, then we'll have an option that's better not only for the people, but better for our taxpayers.
One of the critics on the council, the only Republican on the council, pointed out that there is a part of the state constitution that says that public money can't be given as a gift to private individuals. Do you think that this violates that?
I do not. I mean, these are support functions, and you can take a look at any government program that exists and say that it's a gift. When you provide someone an after-school program, is that a gift to the person? You can say that about any government assistance program, and they're upheld. The reason to do this is not to give someone a gift. The reason to do this is to meet a really important public use and public purpose. And right now, our city is spending an awful lot of money trying to get people out of tents. And if there's a better, more cost-effective way to do that, then we need to do it.
Mayor, how will you guys evaluate this? You mentioned evaluation a moment ago. How do you judge whether this has been successful or not?
Again, the folks that are setting up the model will determine that. But my understanding is that they're going to create a pool of people that qualify with whatever standards it is, and then they're going to give the support to half of them, and the other half they're not going to give support to, so that they're going to have two different cohorts that they can then compare what happens to them over the course of a year.
Do you see this expanding beyond the 85 families, or how high are your hopes on this might actually work in Austin?
Well, my goal is for us not to have anybody in tents, and so I don't know what the number would be. We'll do it if it saves us money and it ends up with better outcomes.
Mayor, we'll be watching, and we always appreciate your time.
Thank you.